Is like that, forcing that incompletion.
On fourth down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Bears take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as a quarterback.
Had an up-and-down rookie season, but at times definitely showed exactly why he was so highly regarded coming out of college. Threw for 20 touchdowns as a rookie, but expects to take a massive leap with his new head coach, Ben Johnson, calling plays and designing the offense. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. To the right side, caught by Burden. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
To throw once more, here's Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Bears first down.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll wind up losing about a dozen on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
To throw, Williams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond a shot. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the...
Under pressure, they got him again. Grady Jarrett, his 2nd sack of the night.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team...
And he's going to go down again. Dio Odengbo. The offensive line is in tatters, as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing is Williams. That's to Moore. He's got it. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Bears are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Lining up for the extra point.
And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 6-0 our score after one. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Now Mahomes. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10.
Now here's Mahomes. That is caught by Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from taking the lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. Oh, this is blocked. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Looking to put a drive together. On play action, here's Williams. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plan's for them to at least play into the third quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the third quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the fourth quarter.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Off the bootleg, it's Williams. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. DJ Moore, ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos on to try the extra point. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 23. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. This is 2nd and 8. Mahomes now to throw. Swings this out for Hunt. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mahomes going to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Here's 2nd and 7. In motion, the tight end. From the gun, it's Mahomes. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll get this complete to Worthy. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
now another timeout called for by the offense.
9-yard line.
As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Yellow.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down. They're going to look to throw. That one caught by Rice. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Butker's kick here is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He's got it at the 15. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Rome Odunze, 62 yards. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Santos with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Well, you're right about that. It was a small, magical spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
At the 16-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they finally get him down at the other 46. A big play there for KC. 47 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for this third quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the second half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Montez Sweat in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
A 51-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a three-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Dio Odengbo able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. This will be caught by Brown. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. Minshew sets to throw. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now Minshew. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 9-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Here's Williams. That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Here's Minshew. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Back to throw here. Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown! Jalen Royals, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again in the 4th. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started.
Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little thank you gift to them.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Oh, that's deep for Duvernay.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Devin Duvernay.
70 yards.
And the Bears use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
Santos now to add the PAT. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Open man downfield, that's Smith-Schuster.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Tano Passanio just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
40-yard line.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Back to throw, Keenum. And this one is incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. Hands up, forcing the incompletion.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Chiefs are right back in this football game.
Looking to put a drive together. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
They run with a veteran speedster. It's Kareem Hunt.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
All right, 2nd down, right back to Hunt.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
3rd down and 10.
Tyreek Stevenson on the tackle. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They're going deep downfield for Boykin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 19.
Throwing is Keenum. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Keenum throwing once more. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Keenum going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a turnover on downs.
Now Minshew. Pass complete to Royals. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Minshew. Looking middle, he finds Royals. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Here we go. This is 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's Minshew. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it looks like the Bears are going to win the football game. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. Well, partner, it's just preseason, but it always feels good to be in victory formation, taking the knee for the W.
Yeah, I've often thought to myself when I watch these preseason games, Some teams need the wins more than others. You know, if you're established and you're used to winning, not quite the same. But if you're trying to learn how to win, it's important to get it done. And to be able to kneel down at the end, even better.
Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well.
Yeah, huh?